guys, I'm Dina Ball.
And I'm Navjeet Tour.
And welcome to the life of the real Bay Baes.
Oh my god! Guess who's expecting? Okay, so in today's video, we are going to talk about Vina's pregnancy. And yeah, she's already posted online though for you guys to see. We couldn't hold it in. We were going to announce it in the video, but you know, I was in India, things got hectic.
Yeah.
So here we are.
So yeah, I'm in my 5th month right now, and it's been going well so far. It's been a really cool journey. You know, it's not something that we had planned. It was something that happened out of the blue. And here we are, next year parenthood, guys.
Woo! Okay, so how about we show everyone how much you're showing? I don't think you've posted that online yet, so.
All right, so here's me at 5 months.
Okay, you guys, so I barely feel anything. She looks really good. I guess she's gonna stay thin even through pregnancy. Yay!
That's one thing I was really scared about was gaining tons of weight. You know, as I think any normal person. But I think once you do become pregnant, it's so gradual that you don't really focus on that as much as just your baby growing.
Yeah.
And I think that's my biggest thing.
Well, I think you look great. I don't see weight anywhere.
Yeah, I have gained about 11 to 12 pounds so far. So,
well, healthy weight. Healthy weight. Healthy baby weight.
Maybe, kind of. I've been eating a lot of cookies.
Maybe you should watch my video.
Okay. I'll watch your video after.
But yeah, so let's dive right into the video. So what made you even take a pregnancy test?
Yeah.
What, like,
just carry those around all the time.
What happened? Did you miss a period, or did you notice because you missed a period, or?
No, I mean, so I was actually on birth control.
Okay.
And because I was traveling so much, I started missing my pills. And once I started missing my pill, I was like, okay, you know how if you miss too many, you have to start a new packet the following week.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to stop for a little bit, give my body a break, and then I'm going to start a new packet on a Sunday. And that's it, you know.
I remember that. I remember she told me, she was just like, yeah, I missed a few pills, but I think it's going to be fine.
Yeah, I was like, okay, whatever, I'll get back on it on Sunday. But then my father-in-law, he was going to go through a bypass, and like things just became super hectic. Karn and I just packed our bags and went to Canada again. And, you know, we weren't really paying attention to so much of our birth control or much of anything. And when I came back from Canada, I just felt like my back was hurting. I was having very strong cramps, and I've never had those symptoms before.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, like maybe it's nothing, you know, maybe my menses is about to start. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get a pregnancy test and see if everything's a-okay. So I actually went out, got a pregnancy test, did that stuff, and it came out negative. So I was like, oh, okay, you know, I'm fine. Maybe this is just from all the traveling. I'm just really, really tired. And then like 4 or 5 days passed, and I'm still having the same symptoms, but they're more intense.
Okay.
And I feel nauseous now, and I'm like, like what's going on? And I was like, okay, I got another stick. I'm just gonna, you know. And so I do it again. And on the box, it does say that it's only able to detect a pregnancy 5 days before your missed period. So,
okay.
You know, I think when I did the other one, I was only 3 weeks before my period was supposed to start. And then now when I took it, it was a positive.
Okay. Oh
and it was on the floor because I like put it there while I was, and then I was like, what are those 2 lines? Are those 2 lines?
And were you by yourself?
Yeah, I was by myself, and I'm just like holding this and just like trying to like, what is this? And I put it back down, and I took a picture of it, and I called Karn.
Okay.
And he was still in Canada because he was going to return about 2 or 3 days after I did, or 2 or 3 days after I took this test.
Yeah.
And I called him, and I just could not say anything. I was like, babe. And he's like, yeah, what's up? And I was like, babe. And he's like,
I could like totally imagine this.
I was like, babe, he was like, are you gonna say something? Is everything okay? Like, what's going on? And I was like, check your WhatsApp. I'm gonna send you a picture. So I WhatsApped him a picture. Yeah. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah. And he was out with like family and stuff like that. And so he didn't want to make like a big commotion. And he was just like, okay, babe, like, let me give you a call back, right? Like, you know, as soon as I get home. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like shaking and, you know, and then he texted me. He's like, go back to your parents' house. Like, tell Hina you're by yourself. Like, tell somebody, you know?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's how I told Karn, was over WhatsApp.
Over WhatsApp picture. I can only imagine. Oh my God. Wow. So when you told him, were you both on the same page?
I mean, we were both just as shocked and surprised and scared and nervous. And, you know, because we were going to start a family after my sister's wedding, which is next year in Malaysia.
Yeah.
And
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So we were both just freaking out for the first day. Like, I think when it's so unexpected and normally every part of your life is so planned and, you know, you want to make sure you have control over everything, when something just surprises you, I don't really think you know how to react in the moment.
No, of course.
So I was just shaking. And
so you went to Hina.
Yeah. And so I packed all my stuff. Yeah, this was crazy. I packed all my stuff. I packed my little stick that I peed on.
Do you still have the
purse? Yes. and I went out to Hercules. And while I'm driving, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I get home. And it's only my sister at home. Everyone else is at work or playing basketball or something. And she's eating this like huge mango. She's just sitting, watching TV, eating this mango. And I'm waiting for her to finish this mango. And she's just like, like for a good 10 to 15 minutes. And I'm just smiling at her every time she looks at me. And she's like, what? And I'm like, nothing, just eat up. And so after she's done, I'm like, I have to tell you something. And she's like, what? And
did she have any idea?
No.
Okay.
And so I like pulled out this stick, handed it to her, and I was like, "Here." And she was like, "What? What is this?" She's like, "Are you pregnant?" And I was like,
God.
"Yes." And like we both just started freaking out. And she's like, "We have to go and get another pregnancy test. I want to watch you do it." I'm like, "Okay." And so her and I went to Lucky's. We bought a different brand, the one that doesn't show the two lines but actually says pregnant or not pregnant. And so we like both did that. And then
did you take 2 more then?
We took a lot. Like I was just peeing on sticks for days. But it's just so unreal, you know, when something like that happens, especially when you are taking birth control and like, you know, you don't think missing a couple will land you here, but
so totally be safe, you guys.
Don't miss your pills, man. But yeah, so, you know, and then after I think, after a day, we were just like ecstatic. We're like, oh my God, I can't wait to tell our parents, our siblings, our extended family. Like after it really sunk in, like this is happening, it just became like the best thing that happened to us. So.
No, it's definitely a huge blessing and I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a messy. So, did you want to just go to the hospital like right away?
Yes.
And have your doctor just check on you?
Yes. But they actually don't do that.
Yeah.
So here, you know, if you've taken a at-home pregnancy test, they are like, that's proof enough for us.
Yeah.
Now book your first appointment at 9 weeks.
Yeah. Could you imagine though, like sitting at 9 weeks, not knowing what's going on in here, not being able to take like any tests and all that stuff? I would be freaking out.
Yeah, I was freaking out. And they say the only reason they ask you to come at 9 weeks is that's when they do the ultrasound and they can tell you more information on when you're due, how you're doing. If you come any time earlier than that, they're not able to give you that information and you do have to come in a second time. Okay. And sometimes when people leave with no information, they're a lot more paranoid.
Okay, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I had to, you know, get a OBGYN? Like, I was just like, who do I call? What do I do?
Yeah.
Who's my insurance? Like, I don't go to the doctors like that. And so I had to start figuring all of that stuff out. And then I decided to go to UCSF.
Okay. And have you and Levy talked about what kind of birth you guys want to have?
Yes.
In the bathtub?
No. A drugged one.
A drugged
I'm gonna
one.
have an epidural for sure.
Okay.
I mean, kudos to the women that are all about natural birth. I mean, I know how much pain I can handle. I mean, I could barely handle cramps.
A period, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be the type of person that can like just push through all the pain. Like, I'm going to need that epidural.
Okay. Do you know what your mom did?
My mom actually had all 4 were C-sections.
Okay.
So she needed to
Okay.
be all drugged up. But
Okay.
yeah, I don't think she's ever had a normal labor. Except with me. It was normal until the umbilical cord got stuck around my neck, and then after that, they were all.
She's been causing trouble since day one. Okay, cool. And then who did you tell after Hina?
Yeah, so then after that, I got really excited to tell my friends and my family. I got all my close girlfriends, Mossy shirts, bracelets, and you were the first one.
I was actually, well, when you told me, I was like freaking out. Like, I wanted to cry. I was just like, yeah, we've been talking about you having kids, or just us having kids for years. Like, it was a topic that we've always talked about. I know, Vina, you always wanted kids before I did.
Yeah.
So, like, it was a huge shock, but then I was just like, okay, no, this is really good.
Yeah.
Because I know with you, being around your niece and raising your little brother.
like every time I'm in Canada, I'll like text Navjeet, I'm like, I have baby fever.
Yeah, she's like, I have baby fever. And then I have to tell her, well, hold up, back up a second. We need to take this YouTube channel places. We need to do this. We need to do that. But you could do all of that with a baby.
Yeah,
there are so many boss moms out there, and you're going to be a boss mom. So I'm really excited.
Heck yeah. I feel like, when you haven't gone through the journey, you always have this mindset that a child is going to be a roadblock, or, you have to kind of put things on pause or hold. But honestly, I feel like I've been working twice as hard just to make sure that when my child is here, that they have the life that they need.
Exactly.
So I think it's actually put me in like,
that's a really great way to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I have baby fever too now, guys.
When I told her, she touches my stomach and then looks at Anhad and it's like, I want a baby too.
Because like we always plan that, our kids will just be best friends too, and all of that good stuff. So I'm sure they still will be.
Yeah, for sure. No, but listen, and then Anhad's response was, this is not a Celine bag. Just because Vina has one, you're gonna get one too. But yeah, it'll happen. I feel like for me, it was definitely not planned, and for me, I think that was the best way it could possibly happen.
I think that is the best way, because when you overthink it, it's like Anhad and I now talk about so many different things, and I'm like, really? Stop. Like, let's just freaking do it. We don't need to talk about all of this.
For sure. I feel like because we are kind of control freaks and perfectionists, we need to make sure that we own every part of everything we do, that you just keep postponing it. Like, maybe after this, maybe after we do this, maybe after we do that. But when, God's like, hey, it's time for you to be a parent, it's time for you to be a parent.
Man, so Hina's wedding's coming up.
Yes.
You're going to have a little baby.
Oh, God. Yes.
How are you going to handle that? Have you thought of that?
Honestly, I'm freaking out. I mean, taking a 4-month-old on a 22-hour journey
Our
to
parents
Malaysia.
did it.
Yeah, they did. I don't know how.
I'm pretty sure they're like, hey, it's going to be okay. But
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be fine. There's going to be so much family around. My in-laws are coming in.
Okay.
My family's so big. Everyone's so excited. I feel like I'm going to have so much help that it's going to just work out perfectly.
Okay, nice. So what kind of outfit should we design you?
I know, right? I was telling her, I was all like, I'm going to have to get outfits after I give birth because I don't know what my size is going to be.
I'm sure you're going to fall right back into your old clothes real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah, for my sister's wedding, I need to be fit. So I'm gonna
You
watch
will
your keto video.
No, you're not.
While I'm eating cookies, watching your keto videos.
Man,
Yeah.
So where did you get the shirts from and all of that stuff? I know that you got a lot of questions on social media because everyone really liked those.
Yeah, so the Mossy shirts that I made for like my best friends, those were from Amazon.
Okay.
It pretty much just, what did it say again?
Dude, I don't even remember. I was in shock mode. I was like stuffing my face at the Cheesecake Factory and I'm like...
It's a Mossy thing.
You wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't understand.
Yeah. There you go.
And then for some of my friends, I got bracelets that said best aunt ever. And those were hilarious because the Mossy ones, like obviously it makes sense, like Mossy, like I'm pregnant. But with the best aunt ever, a lot of my friends' reactions were like, what? Like, did you give me the wrong bracelet? Like, is it supposed to say best friend ever? Like, what is this? And then when they did get it, it was just like, this amazing reaction, like you just so loved, and you know they're so excited that I'm about to kind of move into the next chapter of my life.
Yeah, you are like one of the first friends in our group to
here I am.
Knocked up. Look at you, overachiever over here.
Yeah, so I'm really excited, and you guys are all super excited. Everyone texts me like they're gonna come and change baby diapers.
Aww.
So I can't wait for you to change diapers.
No. Man, so I like constantly text her like, hey, are you showing yet? Can you send me a picture of your stomach? I'm just like, show me. I just really want to see. So I'm like really glad. I've been seeing you in like over a month because I was in India and then this was happening, and like we've just been really busy, so I'm so glad that I got to see you after so long.
And here I am.
I know.
No more flat stomach, guys.
I'm so excited for you to wear like the really super tight dresses with like a huge bump.
Yeah.
Some sneakers.
What if I don't have a huge bump?
I mean, it'll still be like right there. I don't really see you having like one that's just like all the way up here, but I'm pretty sure that you will. How was your mom? Was your mom showing a lot?
No. So with me at 6 months, people couldn't even tell she was pregnant either.
Okay.
But they say after your first child, your muscles in your stomach are loose, that you will start showing like month 2.
Okay.
And you get much bigger with the child, like children after that.
Okay, yeah, I think that's what my mom said too. Like she wasn't showing for a really long time.
I think being taller, being slender, you just show a lot later. That's what I've been hearing from a lot of other girls that are pregnant that kind of have the same body type as me. So that puts me at ease because there was literally a couple of days I was like talking to my stomach. I was like, are you okay in there? Do you need more space? You can take it, you know? And because your doctor visits are like 6 weeks apart, you just start freaking yourself out listening to other people. And that's one thing that you shouldn't do. I mean, it happens so naturally when people are like, you don't look pregnant. Are you not feeling it? You're not feeling this?
Yeah.
Like, oh, what? You're 19 weeks? Like, what? Like, and it just freaked me out. Like I was sitting on Google, Googling people's bumps. Like I was like driving myself nuts. But I called my doctor and, you know, they asked me, do you have fever? Are you sick? Are you throwing up? Are you bleeding? And I'm like, no. And they're like, then you're okay.
I mean, everyone's bodies are different. We all carry pregnancies differently. So I'm sure that everything's like A-okay.
Yeah, for sure. So my next ultrasound is next week, which I'm really excited to see my baby.
Okay. Do you want to talk about like what tests you've taken or what you recommend for other women that are, you know, 5 months pregnant or...
Yeah. So, I mean, in the beginning, they actually do a lot of blood work, you know, check your blood sugar. They check you for any STDs. They check you for blood pressure, all these other things. And then in my family, there's diabetes or high blood pressure. So they needed to monitor me for all of those things as well. So I think my first visit, they took out almost like 8 or 12 tubes of blood. And I was like, why are they
my baby needs that?
And then after that, I went in for an ultrasound that checks for Down syndrome. in a baby. And there's also blood work that can be done by a third party, which I decided to go for.
Okay.
And then in this blood work, they're also checking for Down syndrome, any signs of that. There's 3 different type, and they actually share the gender with you too.
Okay.
But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it in terms of my journey so far.
Yeah.
I think once you hit the 3rd trimester is when things get a little bit more on the fun and active side. You're taking birthing classes and other classes that they throw in there. You have to be a little bit more active. But 1st trimester, you're all lost and confused, which I totally was. 2nd trimester, I think you're just trying to figure it out, what you're supposed to feel, how are things supposed to feel, what you're supposed to do. And then by the 3rd trimester, you're supposed to kind of have it down.
Okay.
So
yeah,
we will keep you guys along on our journey.
We will. And then we will also make another video where we're shopping for baby stuff, because I know we're going to need a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Babies are expensive.
They are very expensive. So yeah, so stay tuned and feel free to ask more questions in the comments below. If you guys have questions for Vina on, you know, how she's doing, or just what to do that you didn't cover in this video, I'm sure she can help you guys.
Yeah, for sure. So make sure to like, subscribe. We release every Saturday at 7 o'clock. So please, please, please make sure to subscribe and follow us.
Love you guys.